Hello, kindred spirits. Well, I just cannot resist the old cliche about denial. Yup, it's not just a river in Egypt. In fact, it's the whole darn ocean. Denial is everywhere. It's so ubiquitous, so widespread, and so frequent in our society that we don't even recognize it when it comes up and bites us in the keister. What do I mean by that? Well, okay, think back to your sitting along there and someone comes up to you or calls you on the phone or texts you and says, "How you doing?" What's your immediate response? "Hey, I'm doing fine," or "Hey, doing great," or "I'm okay." Are you? Are you really doing fine or okay or great or whatever way you put that? Maybe you are, and that's terrific, but most likely not quite there. All right? Expectations based on denial demand that when someone asks about us that we're always fine and always chipper, even when we're not really feeling that way. So that's the form of denial that we're all most familiar with and practice every day. And we do it because we don't want to bore people or whatever it is. But the reality is, it's disrespectful to self. And when you deny and express that denial out loud, you're literally chopping off bits of your energy, your consciousness, and throwing them away. Well, of course, it's not like chopping off a physical finger or an arm or a foot. And because it doesn't do us any immediate harm or cause any immediate pain, we think it's okay. But it's not really good for our spiritual and emotional health to deny how we're feeling and then express that denial. So it's gotten to the point where when I'm asked, "Hey, how you doing?" and I'm not really doing that well, I just say, fair to midland or hanging in there. I'm trying to be respectful of how I really am in that moment, and yet just give someone a condensed version because most people don't seem to really want to listen to a long, involved answer about what's going on with you. And I suppose that's okay, and I suppose it would be a very different society if people asked how you doing and actually really wanted to hear how you are doing. But denial is insidious. It is a denial of how you feel, and denying that part of self does you no good. In fact, the extreme parts of denial lead to a very dark place, and I'm not sure anybody really wants to go there, but some souls have already landed there through denial, because denying yourself and how you feel is also denying God and our divine parents. So please think about that and feel with it. I'm going to be talking a lot more about the dark places of denial and the examples of denial and what we can do to stop denying it and start just being who we truly are in every instance of our lives. Until next time, vaya con Dios.